Hello, everyone. My name is Jessica Stroya. A lot of you have asked on the glioblastoma sites for my cancer story. So, here you go. In May of 1991, I was 8 years old. I was a very hyper girl. I loved to dance around and sing. But as the months went on, I started to get very, very sick. I had what they call a flu virus. I wasn't able to hold anything down. I got extremely sick to my stomach. The light bothered me. The fan being on, people talking to whisper this loud bothered me. I had extreme migraine headaches. They were so bad that my mother gave me aspirin. There were days that I would sleep for 48 hours to 72 hours straight, and my mom was so scared that she would come in to check on me and make sure that I was still breathing. At the time, I had a pediatrician, which I don't technically like to call him because he's not that in the sense of any word possible, but legally, I have to say that because it's on YouTube. Told my mom that I was just having flu symptoms and that everything was fine, it was just a virus, there's nothing to worry about. And I would have good days to where, everything seemed like I was normal, I was a perfect little girl, everything was fine. And I was on a softball team, and my mom's boyfriend taking her to a Pirates game. And like any 8-year-old kid who has a runny nose, you take your hand and go like this. Well, unfortunately, it was not that. It was blood. At that point, my nose had bled for over 6 hours. My mother was in medical school, and at that point, she had told the pediatrician that she had wanted a CAT scan done on my brain. And instead of him doing a CAT scan on my brain, he did it on my sinuses, which is not what my mother had asked for. At that point, her ex-boyfriend, who knew doctors from her fold, said, I know this is unethical of me to ask you. I know it's against the law, but could you please take a look at my daughter's girlfriend? We've been going through this now with her for over 2 months, and we are extremely worried that something is wrong with her. So he said, yes, just take her down to Jameson. We'll get a CAT scan done on her. So that's what we did. Went down to Jameson Hospital in Newcastle, PA, and we got a CAT scan done on me. He told my mom and my grandmother at the time that I had a tumor that had covered half the left hemisphere of my brain. And if my mom would have listened to him for 2 more weeks, I would have been dead. My grandmother had a massive heart attack. So my mother was running from pediatrician down to the ER room, pediatrics down to the ER. Thank God we lived on Garfield Avenue, which is where Jameson is at. So she called my aunt. She said, you gotta get Daddy down here. Jessica has a tumor. It covers half the hemisphere of her brain. Mommy just had a heart attack, and they have to rush her to Children's Hospital, and I have to go with her, and you gotta get down to Pittsburgh ASAP. When they took me down to Children's Hospital, which was located in Oakland at the time, in Pittsburgh Hospital, they wanted to do the surgery on me right away. They couldn't because my mother, not knowing, had given me aspirins. So for the next 2 weeks, I want to say, I'd have my blood taken in the morning, when I ate breakfast, when I ate lunch, when I had dinner, and when I went to bed. And I remember being a chicken, and I'm still a chicken to this day. And I remember asking the guy, hey, ain't the one with cancer? Shouldn't you be putting the blood into me instead of taking it out of me? But back to my story. I had my surgery on June 17th, 1991. A day that I will never forget. A day that my family will never forget. My surgery lasted 9.5 hours. And I remember going into the OR and them putting this gas mask on me that smelled like bubble gum and seeing a little saw. It was probably about, I'd say, that big, being knocked out. And I remember being under and seeing this huge, bright, cold light. It was amazing. And it was God. And I said, am I coming home? And he said, no. He said, I can't take you right now. And I asked him, I said, why? Did I do something wrong? And he said, no. He goes, I'm just not finished with you yet. You have a fight against you, and you have a long journey against you, and you will see what my plan is for you when the time is right. So when I got out of surgery, they told my family, she's probably not going to know who she is, who you are. She's coming out of anesthesia. She's probably not going to even be able to speak. And I remember my mom coming in, and I told her, I said, Mom, I saw him. And she said, Jesse, who are you talking about? Who did you see? And I said, I saw God. And she said, you did? What did he tell you? And I said, he said, Mommy, he said, I can't go home right now. He said that I have a long battle against me, and he's going to let me know what happens. And she goes, okay, is there anything else that you need? And I said, yes. I said, can you please tell me why my foot hurts and why I have this thing wrapped around my head, and I'm really, really hungry. Yeah, I didn't know it at the time, but they put the needle in your foot, which is why my foot hurt. She started laughing at me. One after the other, my family came through. A week later, I had started my radiation treatments that lasted 6 weeks. 2 weeks after that, I had to get a Metaport put in. Well, yeah, because the chemo that I had was such a high dose that it would have burned my veins. It was such a high dose that it has basically destroyed my nerve endings to the point to where I will get horrible foot cramps, horrible hand cramps, to where my feet go like this and they curve in on each other, and I will get cramps in my legs that are this big. My calves, my lower calves, it's extremely painful, but I have my electric blanket to help me. Through the years, I have had 7 surgeries. I am 34 years old now. I had my brain surgery in 1991. I had my Metaport put in 1992. I had my Metaport taken out in 1996. I had my tonsils taken out in 1997. I had my left thyroid taken out in 2006. I had my gallbladder taken out in 2015. And I had my right thyroid taken out in 2015. So, did I have any social treatments? No. How many MRIs? 297. How many CAT scans? Probably 238. How many ECCs? And those of you who don't know what an ECC is, it's when they take these wires and they stick them all over your head to get your brain waves. Probably at least 60 of those. I've had a retest known to man. When I hit my 20th year 5 years ago, didn't believe that I was a 20-year survivor of glioblastoma. Never been one before. Oh, here I am. And here I sit in front of you 25 years later. I am the first kid to grow into adulthood, and I am the first adult and the first woman to survive 25 years of glioblastoma multiforme. It is a banner that I wear proudly. It is a banner that I am proud to wear. But if it wasn't for the people of Newcastle and Florida and California and people who knew my family from every state praying for me and for the Lord up above, I don't think that I would be here today. And after surviving 25 years, the Lord showed me why He saved me. I'm here to be a public speaker. I'm here to share my story, to give hope to people. I am in the process of writing my book, which will have further explanations of my story, who was in it, who the doctors were, who the nurses were, who the radiation nurses were, who the chemo nurses were. And I want to say one thing before I go, because I have been trying to find her for the last 25 years of my life, about 25 years of my cancer journey. I was in Children's Hospital in Oakland of Pittsburgh, PA. And I have been looking for my nurse named Roz Peck. R-O-Z-Z Peck. P-E-C-K. If you're out there, Roz, please get a hold of me. I would love to talk to you. And that's all I have to say. So thank you for listening to my story, and hopefully I gave you some hope.